In my last video, I explained what the STAC virtual wind tunnel is. So for this video, I'm gonna go through my STAC VWT report. The VWT report's gonna contain information on 7 different positions, or they call them poses. Pose 1 is gonna be the position that you are actually scanned in on your bike. And then for the 6 other positions, it can either be different things that you've requested, or they can experiment to try and find anything that's gonna be a little bit faster, either by manipulating your position on the bike or changing some of the different equipment that you're using. From this report, you have 7 different positions to be able to compare to make some decisions. So what did I learn? First, I learned that I'm already in quite a good position on my bike. So this is something that I'd suspected just from my experience racing over the last couple of years, when I've been talking to other guys and the kind of power that they're putting out compared to the power that I'm putting out, and this test confirmed that. But that doesn't mean there isn't room for improvement. So in all 6 poses that STAC experimented with, they were able to find different things that could make me faster. So my absolute fastest setup would include me switching to a Louis Garneau P9 helmet, using a disc wheel, being in a mantis position so that I have higher hand position, and improving my shrug. So these are all things that I can experiment with and see if they're comfortable, or see if the dollars that it would cost me for a different equipment is going to be something that I'm willing to put out in order to try and gain that speed. But it's really great information to have. So what if I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a disc wheel, or I find a mantis position uncomfortable? Is there anything else that I can do? So definitely. So one of the best improvements that I can make that would certainly qualify as free speed is just by moving my elbows in by 20 millimeters. So from the STAC report, I learned that that'll make really significant aero improvements for me. It's something that I'm gonna have to test on the road first, because I've got to make sure that I'll be comfortable with my elbows in a little bit closer. But if it is, then that's definitely something that'll qualify as free speed. Now, just because these are improvements for me, it doesn't mean that it'll be improvements for everybody. When dealing with aerodynamics, there's a lot of factors at play, so it's really important that you test in order to make sure that what you're doing is actually going to be helpful. Now, one word of caution: if you are going to get a STAC VWT scan done, it's really important to be really honest with the position that you're in on the bike when you get scanned. So in looking at the position that I was at when I get scanned, it does look very similar to the position that I am towards the start of a bike ride, but I have seen a number of race pictures of myself, especially towards the end of an Ironman ride, where I have my head up quite a bit higher. So if you are going to get a STAC VWT scan done, try and make sure that you're honest with the position in order to make sure you get the best data. So thanks a lot for checking out this week's video. If you like what you see, you can click the subscribe button down below. And until next time, happy training.
Oh, this you crazy mother.